Welcome to another episode of the Lovers and Friends podcast, Dating and Marriage, God's Way.
Welcome, lovers and friends, to episode number 6 of this Kingdom Reality production. Our Intimacy Into Me See series continues with this fun, loving, marriage ministry, passionate and driven couple. Listen, you all get ready, buckle up and get ready for all things funny, all things transparent, all things marriage edu. This couple's got it in the bag and we're still learning from them and we're appreciative of that, aren't we, babe?
Yes, so we want y'all to get all you can from this episode. It will definitely bless the married couples and the dating couples as well.
Yes, it has blessed us richly.
Yes.
Absolutely. So let's get into it.
Well.
My God, we've been waiting for this.
Come on, y'all can adjust y'all camera screens and TV sets for this one.
Listen.
Zoom in for this one.
I tell you what,
Come on.
he that hath an ear, let him hear.
Let them hear.
What the Spirit of the Lord has to say through the here, Adams Lovas.
Y'all already know.
Welcome.
Yeah. We are up
to
in
the
here.
Lovers and Friends podcast.
Yes.
Yes. Kenny and
Family.
Shawna.
Family.
Yes.
Adam.
So glad to be here.
Yes.
What's up, family?
Yeah, so
New to the Lovers and Friends podcast. Welcome.
Yep.
Welcome.
Yes.
So we're glad to have y'all aboard. Like my bro said, we are family. So
We are family.
we're gonna not try to extend this longer than what we have to because we could just sit in each
That's
other's
right.
presence
That's
and
right.
just rock out.
That's
Yeah.
right. And we're
That's
going
all-
to.
We
That's
going
what
to.
we're
That's
gonna
all
do.
right.
We ready to go.
That's all right. That's
So
all right.
we're grateful to have the Adams here with us
Yes.
and to be able to share their awesome testimony on this series on intimacy, just to get to know them and just to be able to share what's on their heart
Yes.
to the people. So
Yes.
without further ado, I ain't going to prolong anything, but explain to the people who are the Adams Lovas. Who are y'all? What makes y'all you and uniquely you as an intimate couple?
Yes.
Well, I'm Kenny.
Come on, Kenny.
And I'm Shawna.
That's right.
Yes.
And we are the Adams Lovas.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Been married, it'll be 28 years.
Come
this
on,
year.
28.
This year.
28 years.
Yes.
Couple of days.
Couple of days, it'll be 28
Awesome.
years,
Yes.
and God has blessed us to go this long, and we're gonna go 28,000 more. if we can.
28,000.
I know
It's
that's
gonna be
right.
on.
You still gonna be fine.
We're gonna,
That's
yeah,
it.
that's right. Yeah,
Come on.
that's right.
They starting already.
Two
Yeah, exactly.
beautiful
Love
girls. That's what we do. 2 beautiful daughters,
Yes.
Lyric and Jasmine,
Awesome.
and 5 grandchildren.
Yes.
Zamir, Zion, Zaire,
Zakari.
Zakari, and Journey.
And Journey.
Come
the princes of the
on.
crew.
Yes.
Yes.
I
her.
love
Oh my
it.
God.
I love them all. Yes. So we're really down to earth.
All the way down.
We love to laugh.
Yes.
Awesome.
You're not going to be in our
Yes.
presence without laughing.
Right.
It's so
No,
true.
right.
It's so true.
We believe that laughter is as good medicine
Yes.
Oh, it is.
unto the soul. So we
Absolutely.
love to laugh. We're very transparent,
Mm-hmm.
relatable, and we really love people.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
love people. We love God's people.
Yes.
We love being around people. We love being able to engage people.
Yes.
You know, just because we're created, you know, to be relational anyway.
Come on.
Absolutely.
And so it
Come
just
on.
feeds that need. You
Yeah.
know, so you know the isolation we can't do because we're stealing from ourselves.
Right.
That's it.
Right. So we love to
Come
be
on.
around people.
Awesome.
So we are in the ministry.
Yes.
Yes.
We lead small group.
Yes.
My newly ordained
Come on.
husband, my newly licensed husband. Amen.
Salute.
Amen.
Salute, my bro.
Yes.
Minister
I appreciate
Kenny
it.
Adams.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yes. So
love it.
so many things, so many gifts and talents, but we surrender them all unto the Lord.
That's right.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
And
So-
we're all about having marriages win.
That's it.
Absolutely.
That's how marriages do win.
That's it.
Wow.
Absolutely.
That's what's
we
up.
definitely
Yeah.
feel your passion for marriage ministry.
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
do.
gosh.
We
Yes.
love it.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes. Marriages is. I don't really know when it became that way, but our heart breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our heart breaks.
Same. Same.
When
Same.
we hear people struggling.
Yeah.
Same.
Yep.
Or when they have decided to go
Yep.
their separate ways. Our heart just breaks.
Yeah.
Especially knowing that, you know, we know what God can do. You know, and you know, maybe tonight, you know, you'll be able to just kind of hear, like,
Yeah.
you know, it's not always going to be perfect.
Absolutely.
Not at all.
You know, and so
Not
if
at
we
all.
could just convince people to just, number one, humble yourself.
Yes. it is.
Hey,
Humble
okay, I
and
feel my
get-
help now.
All right. Get the plate.
That's a big one.
Get the offering
If you
plate. It's
humble
coming.
yourself,
Come on.
right? And
Yeah.
if you allow the Lord to just speak to you in the places where maybe He needs to reshape, you'll be amazed
Yeah.
Yeah.
at how much better your marriage could be.
It's good.
Yeah.
You know, that has nothing to do with your mate.
Nothing.
My.
She teaching already.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. It's coming. Here it
Yeah,
comes.
yeah.
She like, hold my mule. You go ahead, sisters. Don't you let it go. Let it rip.
Yeah.
Wow, y'all speaking truth already.
So y'all been married for
28
28
years.
years.
We dated 6 months.
6 months.
Wow.
And then got married.
So how did y'all officially meet though? What's
Okay.
what's the backstory? What's the backstory behind this?
Okay, there's two stories. There's two
There's two
stories.
stories.
Is it 2 stories?
Yeah, because you're going to say something probably not right.
Okay.
So I'll play cleanup. How do we meet?
Well, we met 29 years ago.
29.
Yeah.
I was coming home. I came home. I was at Job Corps. I was in Kentucky. I came home. My sister and I went to Blockbuster Video. And
What y'all know about that?
I know, right?
Blockbuster.
And
Yeah, that's
before I
awesome.
left,
It
I
is.
saw this young lady at Blockbuster Video.
What?
And I was like, you know what? When I come back, I'm gonna shoot my shot. I'm
Wow.
gonna take this
Wow.
opportunity. I left for 6 months and came back, and she was there. I went in the store, and me and my sister, my best friend, got our movies and brought it up to the desk,
Okay.
to the counter. I'm sorry. And I shot my shot. I was like, what did I say? I said,
I know what you
I
said.
did. I said, your man know you working here.
Let you work
Let you
this
work
late
here.
at
That's
night.
right. Your man let you work this late at night.
That's what
I
he said.
said.
I know it verbatim.
That's
I'll
what
never
I
forget
said. That's what I said.
Okay.
And what was your answer?
it. A young woman let you harass with this late at night. I'm trying to do my job.
Hilarious.
Okay. Gotta earn my coins.
Well, anyway, so needless to say,
I love
I left with a pager number. That's all I got.
Come on.
That night.
Pager
I know
number.
about that.
Beepers,
Beepers,
beepers.
right, no.
Beepers.
And funny story
Throwback.
to tie all this in
Yeah.
is this is not the right person.
Mm.
I
whole time.
I wasn't the one he saw.
She is not the
Get
one I saw. I
outta
thought she
here.
was because they look alike.
What?
There was another
Yeah.
light-skinned
Get
African American
outta here.
lady who worked there,
Yeah.
and he didn't realize it until we kind of started dating, and he came to visit, and we both were working at the same time,
Wow.
and that's when he discovered.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
Get out of
So
here.
it truly was divine.
Yeah.
What?
She was already married to a white
That
guy.
part is
She
right.
was already taken.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Off the market.
Right. But that is just so
Wow.
hilarious. That is so hilarious.
That is the humor of God. I
So,
can
yes,
see that.
yeah. So it was meant to be.
It was.
It was meant to
amazing.
It
be.
was.
And then 6 months later.
6
Look at that.
6 months later.
6 months.
Yeah,
now
I was
we're
on
at
my way to the
28
Air
years.
Force when we met. Really, I had some things in
Okay.
motion
Okay.
and all that stuff, and yeah,
Right.
Wow.
And we did not know what we were doing.
no clue, y'all.
I would never lie to anyone and be like, oh my God, it was love at first sight.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no. I
Yeah.
was not fully convinced. I didn't know what I was doing.
You were dating
I was
someone.
like, well, yeah, I was dating somebody.
Really?
And
Yeah.
we met.
Really?
A month later, I let him go. And then that's when he and I started talking, because I've always been just a one
Yeah.
person.
Gotcha.
I've never been able to date
Right.
multiple people. I didn't even have the capacity to do that.
Right.
So like, I cannot.
Gotta keep it together.
I cannot.
Carry the one.
I'm
Right, right.
So, yeah, so it was a matter of he was going we were in South Carolina.
Mm.
So when he found out where his following was going to be, he said, "Oh, I'm going to New Jersey."
Oh, wow.
And I was like, "Well, I'm not going anywhere not married."
Mm. Got you.
Okay.
And it wasn't really an ultimatum. I was just letting him know.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Right.
Didn't get down
On
on
the
one
door.
knee, wasn't that kind of proposal. No, it was just like, yeah.
Wow.
That's amazing, y'all.
We just knew.
But we didn't.
We
It
just
was
took a
weird.
chance, yeah.
God knew.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
We stumbled into
Oh my
purpose.
God, yeah.
Oh,
Yes, we did.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll preach.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We stumbled into it. We didn't have any idea.
Right.
Wow.
No.
We were young. We were young.
Yeah. 22.
You know.
How old? 20? You said 22.
22, going on 23. Yeah.
How old were you?
Same. We're only
Same.
30
Okay.
days
We're
apart.
only 30 days apart.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, we really didn't know.
Truly a love story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
I mean, because we tried to sabotage it a couple
Oh
times.
my God.
Really?
Oh my
yeah.
God, yeah.
Wow.
Woo.
Oh yeah.
Mm-mm.
Wow. But God.
But
what
God.
he has brought together.
Yes.
Let no man,
That's right.
including
Including
this
ourselves.
man,
That's
this
right.
woman,
Right.
put
You
us
know
under.
that.
That's correct. That's
Wow.
correct.
Period.
That's correct.
Woo.
So we know about the need to humble yourself.
Yeah.
Understand that.
Mhm.
You know, when you're at that place, when you're getting ready to make those tough decisions,
Yeah.
you have to really, really, really
Mm-hmm.
like search yourself.
Mm.
But we understand that the world's ways, you could throw people away just as much as you could throw a paper towel away that you just
That's
used.
true.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Right. Right.
And so in the kingdom of God,
Yeah.
if we continue to, or if we look at it as such that it's just, hey, it's just easy. You know, hey, I take my stuff.
Right,
you know,
right.
hey, I came here.
Right,
Hey. You know,
Yeah.
there's no God in that.
Come on.
No.
Not
There's
at
no
all.
God in
Where's
that.
he getting the
And
glory?
even if you were foolish, like we were coming into this thing, God can take the foolish things
Yes, he will.
and
confound
he
the
can
wise.
begin to
Yeah.
Yes,
work
ma'am.
through that, and he will just say, listen,
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You
Right,
might not know
right.
what
That's
you're
it.
doing,
He
Right.
knows the plan.
but I know what I'm doing.
Yes.
Right.
I just need you to lean
That's
in,
Mm-hmm.
lean in, and let me shape you.
Mm.
It's not gonna be like this always.
Right.
You're not gonna be the same person always.
Right.
He's not gonna be the same
Wow.
person always.
Right.
Hold on,
Wow.
obey,
That's right.
trust,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
and you will see my plan.
Woo!
That's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
For all of the it was love at first sight storylines. And we ain't hating on those.
Right. That wasn't ours.
It wasn't really it. No.
Sometimes it don't come out
No.
like
No.
Romeo and Juliet.
No, it
now.
No, he's
No.
not even
Amen.
my. He's so sexy. But he is the brownest man I've ever dated.
Yeah.
Woo.
He was not my eye candy. You know how
Right.
you kind of
Get
have
outta
a
here.
type?
Yeah, tight.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I was in there.
Right.
Not
the
even
type.
that.
I could say the same.
Not even that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like them lighter than me.
Get
Child, but they were
outta
too suave on that little.
Fail.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. So,
Woo.
yeah. I like. Yeah. So.
My goodness.
Whew,
I love
that's
that.
so faithful.
Mm.
He
That's
is
good.
faithful.
That's good.
I love it.
Many people don't know that.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Mm.
Well, we're gonna go a little deeper.
Okay.
We're gonna deep dive into this conversation. We're gonna start talking about how our family dynamics shape
Oh yeah.
our intimacy in our marriages today. And so, when we think about the core mission of the Lovers and Friends podcast and the Conqueror's Journey Ministry, it is to bring the awareness of the importance of breaking generationally inherited cycles of dysfunctions that we bring into our marriages, from our family of origin, from our upbringing, and the vital need to break those cycles so that we can have the healthiest marriages possible, right? And so when I think back to my childhood, my upbringing from my family of origin, I can personally recall some unhealthy marriage dynamics that I witnessed, right? And even as I, began to grow into my adulthood, I saw some more dysfunctional dynamics in reference to intimacy, the marriage relationship. And so it's definitely shaped some things for me, even present day, where I have to now begin to break cycles and I have to be mindful and just be aware of unlearning many things that I saw in my family of origin when it comes down to marriage, and making sure I don't bring that into the, and have brought some into this relationship, and still processing through many things to break it, to make sure that our marriage is as healthy as it is as possible. So when you reflect, the both of you, on your childhood, on your upbringing from your family of origin, be it unhealthy or healthy views of marriages that you may have seen and experienced, how has those experiences, healthy or unhealthy, shaped how you view intimacy today and how you're showing up in your marriage present day?
Well, you want to go first?
Sure.
I would say my family dynamic is different because my parents didn't show a lot of intimacy,
Okay.
in the house.
Wow.
But they also didn't argue.
Got it.
So
Wow.
yeah, so
You
it
didn't
wasn't like
see
they was
that.
going around cussing each other out
Right.
and stuff.
Wow.
They just wasn't touchy feely, and wasn't holding hands.
Affectionate,
There was no,
okay.
There was no hugging. I
Right.
think they may have kissed each other goodbye, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But I can remember. I can't really remember. But I learned a lot from my mom's friends and their husbands and their relationships. And they were healthy, and just knowing how to conduct myself as a husband. And even my father didn't go to church. He was always doing something on Sundays. And my mom didn't bother him, though. He would come every once in a while, but she didn't beat him over the head about that. I think that lit a fire in me to know that I was going to be the leader in my house. I wasn't going to be at home.
Wow.
Because my mom made sure that I was always at church. I was at church all day, all the time. It felt like I was there Monday through Sunday.
Wow.
I'm sure there was a break in there somewhere. But I was there all the time, and then I was active early in my life. In ministry, I was the full-time drummer there. I think I was 9, and I was a full-time drummer at 9 at the church.
Wow.
Playing drums forever, and but that helped me to be who I am today and really understand the importance of marriage. Just they never spoke about divorce. There was none of that. So although they were not intimate, I knew they loved each other and they were committed to each other.
Yeah.
So commitment is what I got out of it.
Yeah. Wow.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
good.
That is
It's
good.
very
It's so
good.
good. It's so funny because Kenny and I have a lot of similarities. We're the baby of 3 siblings.
Wow.
Okay.
We are both exactly 10 years apart from the next sibling and exactly 13 years apart from the older.
Yeah.
Wow.
We are 30 days
Wow.
apart from being born.
Wow.
And we both came from a 2-parent household.
Right.
So it's a lot of similarities for us. And the same for me. My mother and father, they are still together now, 65 plus years married.
Wow.
Wow.
Still just as
Bless
involved.
them.
She's still making googly eyes.
Come
That's
on,
what's up.
brother.
That's what's up.
He's still, my baby, and this
I
and
love
that.
it.
They've always really just kind of had this strong connection with each other. I never ever had a sense that there was, I saw when they disagreed,
Yeah.
I never had a sense that it would ever fail or that, they may get a divorce.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I've never was ever in that headspace.
Got it.
And
Wow.
I thank God for that.
Yeah.
My father he's a man's man. He's he's a man's man. He took care of the family. We wanted for nothing.
Yeah.
Wow.
He took us to church. He was
good.
a leader in that way. Still to this day.
Good.
Awesome.
Still teaching Bible studies.
Come
Still
on.
teaching Sunday school,
Come on.
And took great care of my mother. That was one of the things I think that I took away from their marriage was how to allow, and I had to grow into this now, how to allow my husband to take care of me.
Come on.
Wow.
Wow.
In a world now that is very independence driven.
Yep.
Strong
Yep.
woman,
Yes.
you know, and
Yes.
you know, with bosses
Yes.
and
Yes,
you know,
ma'am.
you can spell it all
Come
kinds
on.
of ways. BAWSE, BOSSE, BOSS. I mean, all this we're doing. But however, we struggle in that area to allow for the man to take care of us.
Right.
My mother and father, they just had this beautiful dynamic and with that. And so for me and for Kenny, the biggest thing for us was figuring out how not to be spoiled.
Right.
Because we were both well taken care of in the home.
Right.
We were the babies. We didn't have to do anything.
Wow.
So because of that, we would both sit on the couch married like, showing thirsty.
Wow. Get out of here.
You going in
It
your
took a
town
little
soon?
while.
So we were just sitting there like, we had to learn how to serve one another and not just be served.
Got it.
Because we had, that was our life. I mean, that was what it was. And it took some time and some struggle and some counseling.
Little processing.
Yes.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
But we're the better for it.
Look at you today. Serving each other.
Serving
That's
Serving
it.
it up.
That's it.
Yes.
in the kingdom.
Serving
Look
it
at that.
up.
That's what's up.
I love it.
That's good. So, with this intimate series, Into Me See,
Yes.
right? There's sometimes a misconception of what intimacy looks like. Sometimes we think it's the physical all the time. But share with us what the misconception of intimacy looks like a lot of times in marriage.
I think you hit it. It's I think we always think about sex.
Yeah.
Sex is it. Like that's the leading. that's all we're talking
That's all
about.
about.
Yeah, not
All
being
the time,
intimate with
right.
me. They were really saying, you know, she's not having sex. We're not having sex
Right.
as much as we should, then, or as I want to. And I think as you mature, and you really have to learn. Like you don't stop learning when you get married.
Come on.
So you have to educate yourself
Come on.
on all levels of marriage, right?
Yes.
So once you educate yourself, you become a little bit more mature. You understand that intimacy has less to do with sex. Sex is the result.
Say so, sir.
You know, it's the result.
Sir.
Yeah, that's the
It's a
result of
celebration.
intimacy.
Come on
Intimacy.
here.
Come on.
Intimacy has a lot to do with, you know, outside of the bedroom. You know, the things you do throughout the day. You know, understanding your spouse, knowing what things they love and knowing what makes them tick. You know, making those little deposits over withdrawals.
No deposit.
Deposits into their love bank, right? To understand what those things are going to do, so you can withdraw later.
Withdrawal.
Right, you can withdraw later
Yes,
because
sir.
you can't, you know, when you go to the bank, you can't withdraw money you don't have in the bank.
Well,
so
sir,
you can't, you know,
where's
you
the
can't do
offering?
that, right?
Come on.
So that's what intimacy is. But that the misconception is that it is all about sex.
Yes.
And when you think about that, if that's your mindset, then you're going to be disappointed
Yeah.
and you're going to be upset.
And so, babe, I was just sitting here thinking that because of that, that's why people struggle with intimacy with God.
Okay.
Because we're not trying to have sex with God.
Right. Exactly.
So what do you mean
do you
intimacy?
mean?
But because
Right.
we have a perverted concept
Yeah.
of what intimacy is, and if your only source and your only well that you draw from is what culture gives you, then you're going to be devoid. You're going to be defunct. You're not going to have the right perception,
Right.
and you're not going to be able to get into those intimate moments with God and have an intimate life with God. And a marriage needs both partners to be able to have a vibrant, intimate relationship with God. Not just that you know Him, but He also knows you, and you're okay with that. That I can get vulnerable and bare naked with God. I don't have to hide anything from Him. That's intimacy. I can walk out the shower and not have to cover up, you know, because He's in the room. Boom, here I am. Okay, pass me my towel. You know, like because we're intimate. We know one another, and all my frailties are beautiful to Him and to God. You know, so it's marriages that don't have that or have a false sense of what, and they're putting everything on having sex, they are not going to be successful with having that intimate relationship with God, which also brings that balance with one another. A lot of couples aren't praying together.
No.
Right.
They're uncomfortable. They don't know what to say. They don't know how to get into this presence. None of that.
Right.
You know,
Right.
sex is but a moment. What are you going to have when the sex passes? Because the older you get, the sex is less.
That's right.
Okay? What happens when there is some kind of medical condition
Right.
and you don't have the intimacy?
What?
Then the sex is not there. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
You know, so
listen.
So that's why we have to almost like reprogram.
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
Reprogram.
Recondition.
And our minds. And search the scriptures. Search the Spirit of God, the heart of God. And then together understand, because just the same as you want to spend time with your mate, like he said, knowing what they like, what they don't like, what makes them tick, what ruffles their feathers. That stuff I don't want to be doing. You know, because if I'm ruffling feathers all day, how am I going to meet you in the boudoir?
Right. Come on.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the boudoir.
Come on.
You know. So we have the same thing with God. You know, Lord, I want to do what pleases you. I want to know your heart. I want to know the things love the things you love and hate the things you hate. You know, I want to be in step with you. The same with my husband. I want to be in step. We are in step.
That's good.
You know, you know, it's rare that you won't see him without me. You know, and listen, everybody who knows us know ain't nobody going out support, out cheer, out nothing. My man, you better move over, because me I am. Okay? I mean, excuse me, God bless you. This mine.
That's good.
I
love that too. I think that you y'all hit on some great topics, because in this discussion, a lot of times the intimacy part is so perverted.
It is.
Especially now in this culture now, we're in a scene culture where people see intimacy as just being sexy. You know what I mean? They tie intimacy with sexy, and a lot of times that's why God is raising the church to set that foundation of, no, this is what intimacy looks like, according to what I have foundationally built it on, my word. Right?
Come on.
So it's so good that to hear that the misconception is it's not just sex. That's the gravy. That's you know, but we don't see that intimate time a lot of times on social media. We sometimes just see the quickness of just falling in love, or what people say is love. A lot of times it's lust. A lot of times it's it brings this lust to it, and a lot of times as guys we just think if I can just get her in the bed. And have what I want, what I desire, and not even think of desires of my spouse. You know what I mean? We miss it. So I think what y'all spoke was so good and so heavy. So, very profound. Very profound.
My God.
Yeah.
And so, you're all that you have been saying is leading us right into this whole next conversation on how to build and maintain intimacy in this day and time where there's schedules all over the place. There's so many responsibilities. We're doing this, we're doing that. We got careers, we got ministry responsibilities, we got the kids, grandkids, all the things. But how do you both navigate and create the time for intimacy to flourish between the two of you?
I say that we have become intentional on keeping us a priority. That's what it is.
That's good.
And you have to take a little time out. Like it was a while back when she came home and she just said, "Babe, let's just go get some coffee." And we just left and went before. I think it was before Wednesday Night Live or something like that. We went and we got a little Danish pastry from like Tim Hortons, you know. And but little things like that. We went to another coffee house before. It doesn't take hours, you know, to do it. But you have to just take the time, be intentional, and just have little pockets of time where you're going and you're spending time together. But we also have a standing date night.
Okay.
That's good.
You have to have a standing date night.
Good.
And we do it every week. We don't we read somewhere it was once a month or something, but we do now.
I can't do it.
We're every week in our
She
kid,
had
and that's all we know.
She had the same thing.
Yeah. Once a
When you
month.
dating, you wasn't dating once a month.
Right.
Well,
Right.
come on now.
No.
When you recording, you were not
Right.
dating once a month.
Right.
So what's up with that?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
no.
So yeah, that part
Uh-uh.
of keeping that date night was important to us.
Yes.
We make sure we do that because
We
it's
protect
needed.
it.
Yeah.
We protect it, and if we have to shift it, we have to both be in agreement.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes things in ministry fall on our date night.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, then we'll be in agreement. Then we'll say, okay, but then Saturday we can do this or do that to keep that in. We're very, very protective and very, very intentional about stealing away. We plan a lot. We think about it during our day. We talk about stuff because. Again, the misconception is that you can just do whatever you want to all day long,
Right.
and then when you meet up into the bedroom, all of a sudden,
Magic. Right.
it's
Yeah.
like,
All of a sudden.
right, all of a sudden.
Right.
There was something that we started doing that was good too. It was intentional touching.
That's
So
good.
we would, when we would be home together,
Okay.
and he's much better at it. He's much better at it. I can get into a drive. I'm in my home office, and I'm just like, I got 1,000 things. He'll just bust into my office and just do like this, and I have to stand up and
That's
we'll
good.
hug and we'll embrace.
That's good.
Yes, and we were trying to do at least 8 a day. 8.
Yes,
Eight a day.
Y'all better do it.
8 a day. To
it
just
that's
intentionally
awesome.
touch.
Any particular reason for it?
I think we read it somewhere
We
or
did.
something.
It was a study.
Yeah.
Yeah. 8 times. Yeah.
Yeah.
8 times.
So intentionally just stop what you're doing and embrace, touch, something, kiss,
I like
something. Doesn't have to be anything, don't need anything,
Yeah.
don't want anything.
Right.
You know,
It's not sexual. No, it's just a
Right.
Yeah.
And it's different to me than, I know there's this kind of habit sometimes when men walk by, pop your butt. Or
Right,
something,
right,
but
yeah.
It's just got a different feel to me. It's just there.
I know about it.
Girl. So now you just like, woo.
Okay.
You know,
See that coming.
right.
Yeah.
It's just different
Yeah.
than our intentional touches.
Gotcha.
Where we get that embrace.
That's good.
And so those are things that we do that has no sexual innuendo or intent on it at all. It's just because we want to touch each other.
That's good.
So
And I guess that's serotonin.
correct.
That's
Yeah.
what really kind
That's
of keeps
correct.
us in those happy spaces and places that keeps our mood, our vibrations, and our energy high.
And sometimes you just need it. We go through so
We go
much
through so much.
in a day. Some of us are fighting demons all day long.
Right.
Right.
And if you don't come home, the first place I want to be is the safest place I know.
That's it.
That's
Yeah.
with my head on his chest.
Come on.
That's with his arms wrapped around me.
Yes, ma'am.
But I know when we come home, we have everything else that takes a priority.
Yeah.
But it's all going to be there. What is it to stop? For 7 to 8 seconds.
Wow.
Right.
That's
Because
good.
I like how Kenny said it doesn't take hours.
It
It
doesn't
doesn't
take
take
hours.
hours.
It
The pockets.
doesn't.
It
It
is.
is.
The pockets.
Yes.
So just a few
Yes.
seconds, like
Right.
Right. And even, date nights, whatever.
Yeah.
And there's
I'll
sometimes
walk.
they're in the house.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's in, they're not
Sometimes
always
they're
in
in
the
the
house.
house.
Some of our best ones are in the house.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Exactly.
I'll take a sip.
Come on.
Take a sip.
Sometimes it's the small things. It don't gotta
It's
be
the
this
small
big things a lot of
Yeah,
times.
Right,
everything,
right, right.
Those are good too, but a lot of times the small things is just precious a lot of times.
Yeah.
So that's good. So with y'all being intentional though, and the transition of having small children, grandchildren, or kids at home, was it challenging to, seek intimacy with those challenges? Even with ministry, is it challenging for y'all to, even in intentionality part, but are there still some challenges with intimacy that y'all face sometimes?
I say there was in the beginning, right? when our daughter started nursing school, we had to, be the primary baby. Well, not baby, so just watching the kids while she was in school. Those 2, sometimes 3 or 4 nights a week. While she was in class, we had to learn how to navigate that, and we had to learn how to, find ways to whether we put them in bed and they're asleep, and then we'll spend our time together.
Gotcha.
That's actually when we started touching, because we had to find different ways to start, staying connected.
Gotcha.
Right?
Come on.
And so it was a challenge, but I think we navigated it pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, different seasons bring with it different needs and expectations, and also priorities. So you have to be able to flex. But the biggest thing is communication.
Yeah, that's so true.
Because we can sometimes take for granted that we both have to bob and weave, but I might be bobbing and he weaving.
Yeah.
We need to talk so we can bob and weave together.
Right.
Right. On accord. So in those times, communication is very key. Because what the enemy wants you to do is just busy over it.
Right.
Busy over it. Busy over communication.
Yeah, he wants you to busy over everything. Busy over what's going on. Busy over this new season you're in. Just stay busy. Just be busy. Overall, and don't talk about it. Don't slow down and take a moment. Don't dig in. Don't plan. Don't strategize. Don't do none of that. Just busy over it. After a while, you'll find that people say they're growing apart. Right?
Yeah.
So you have to communicate. You have to say, hey, this one is different. This is tough. This is temporary. But what do we need to do to change?
Yeah.
So I mean, sometimes we be running out the door. We watch them kids. As soon as you drive up, we be like, all right, we out.
Right.
Nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go. We just leave.
We just driving around the neighborhood.
No plans. We're out.
Just out.
Just out.
We just out.
Be creative.
That's right.
We just out.
Yeah.
We don't have any plans. I'm going to get me some French fries.
Come
The
on.
long way.
Come on.
Right.
I'm going the long way to get some French fries. Thank me, baby.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Wow. Amazing. So we know that there are different types of intimacy, right? What we got, babe? We got intellectual intimacy, we have emotional intimacy, we have spiritual intimacy, and we have physical intimacy.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that physical intimacy. Seems like some people a little nervous to talk about that.
Physical.
With all them children in children's church,
Right.
we need to talk about it.
That's how the children's church
That's how
is increasing. It's physical.
Right, the physical intimacy. Yes.
So let's dive into that,
Let's
shall
do
we?
that. Let's do that.
So how would you say, Adam Lovas, your physical intimacy has evolved over time? In what way?
I think it has evolved in the positive sense.
Come on.
Younger, we didn't have a lot of information. We were just really doing things and spoke about intimacy. We thought, I thought was sex. I can't speak for you, but I can speak for me.
Right.
So it's all about just sex, and I really had no idea. Even foreplay was not understanding that it was not when we met in the bedroom. Foreplay starts all day outside the house, and I didn't have that understanding when I was younger.
Right.
But now, going through certain classes, learning things in LCD, reading, taking different little courses and things, videos and things of that nature for relationships, and talking and communicating. Right.
Right.
She was listening to her, telling me what she needs. So that she can be, where she needs to be mentally and physically for that moment, and not just going through the motions. Because real talk, guys, we don't really need a whole bunch.
We don't.
Just need time and space.
We don't really need. That's all we don't really need a whole bunch. We don't. We can come in right from work and be like,
exactly.
Let all be LC.
Yeah, for real.
Amen.
But But our wives need more. They need time.
Yeah.
They need more attention, and that's what I had to learn.
Yeah.
So I think I have grown in that area, which has enhanced and helped our physical intimacy.
That's good.
Amazing.
Yeah, definitely. And for me, because Kenny's love language is physical touch.
Okay.
Not mine.
Okay.
Mine is acts of service.
Okay.
So I always joke and say, if he take that trash out, it's on and off. Hey,
When they do it,
bro.
Do it.
it just
Yeah.
with
Do
the
something,
arm.
do
When
something.
he turn around and come in the door, I'm upstairs at the top of the stairs. Mom, bro. Yeah.
It's just
You
you
know,
know,
bring
that
it.
comes with taking
Right.
Right.
Bring it.
So,
Yeah.
I think that was a pivotal moment when we learned about love languages and studied that, found out that really it is not about me, but it's about me mastering his love language and vice versa.
Yeah.
That really helped out. So I would be more intentional with touching,
Gotcha.
you know, to feed that for him. And then just opening up, becoming more open, and being free to talk and still love God.
Right.
We still saved, we still sanctified,
Right.
we still filled with the Holy Ghost.
Right.
But for me, I know that God created sin.
Yes.
Okay?
That's what
He
did.
created it, and He gave us the gift of an orgasm.
Right.
So why are we trying to act like
Right.
we can't talk about it and it's taboo and hey, come on,
Right.
so
Meanwhile, the pastors is having affairs.
Let me sip.
Right.
Okay.
The leadership is struggling. You know, and we're not talking about it.
We're not talking.
We're not talking
But
about it.
we're not talking about
Right.
it. But there's things that the
It's just-
secret stuff is going on.
No,
It's going on.
You know,
behind
yeah,
it.
That's
it's going
correct.
on, yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's correct.
Behind it.
Because we're not talking about it.
Right.
You know, and they haven't healthy relationships, and their relationships are struggling because they're not talking about how to properly engage in that level of intimacy. So,
Right.
Mhm.
So we've kind of made it our mission
Yeah.
to facilitate safe spaces.
Yeah. That's good.
For marriages to talk and hear and share, without being vulgar or anything. It's
Right.
not
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
It is about the freedom to say, hey, listen,
Yes.
before you walk away or before, you get frustrated because you feel like there's nowhere to go to talk to this degree.
Right.
Our eyebrows are not raising.
Right.
Come on.
They're not raising,
Yes.
and believe me, I love to talk to the women. I be telling them all kinds of stuff, honey. Listen, I'm a firm believer. Let me tell you a tip. Lean forward right now. Married women, get you a pair of heels.
Hey.
A new pair of heels every now and then.
All right.
Mhm.
And you need to wear them in the bedroom first.
Yes.
I started doing that with Mr. Man here.
Come on.
Any heels that came in the house, I wore them in the bedroom first.
Come on.
This brother now will pop the trunk on me. He will be like, babe, go check the trunk. I got pop 2 pair of Aldos in the trunk. Michael Kors in the trunk. He be buying shoes more than I be buying shoes, but because it's beneficial. He's moved by the Holy Ghost.
Yes.
The Holy
That's
Ghost
right.
will give him an unction.
Come on.
To stop on by or to make an order.
Come on.
Place an order.
Right. Right.
Because it works in our favor. So just little things like that. That God gave me, and I share that. Be intentional. Think about things.
Yes.
I will hide things in the bathroom, and I'll act like I'm going to the bathroom and come out, pow!
Well, come
Right.
on.
Let me see, you just be fumbling.
There you go.
Where the remote?
Smoke be flying all across the room.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Surprise, surprise.
Right, but I thought of that in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I put my stuff away in the cabinet underneath.
Come on.
Because I knew tonight
Right.
Right.
I'm going to surprise my man.
That's
Right.
good.
And I ain't let the devil turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Turn me around. Turn me around. Okay? Ain't gonna let nobody. So I already knew.
Come on, man.
Yeah. So different things like that. That's how it has kind of evolved, because for me, it is a blessed ministry to be able to minister to my husband.
Come on.
So I cherish it. I don't take it lightly. I don't take it lightly. Yes, and you know.
Oh, have mercy. They teaching here today. They don't. I hope y'all was leaning in.
Yeah, we have to talk about it. It's important. It's one of the biggest things the enemy uses in Christian marriages.
Yeah.
He uses it a lot, and we have to arm ourselves with the knowledge so that we can be ready to fight that, and we can't let that temptation slip in and destroy your marriage.
That's
you
right.
just can't do it.
That's right.
Because it will happen.
Listen.
It happens. Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah. That's real, because the ones who say it can't happen to them, they be the ones that be
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
So the devil don't play fair. So.
No.
And he knows what we like. You know what I mean? It's real talk. So you gotta guard it. You gotta guard your marriage, man. So it's good. We always talk about the intimacy part and how y'all share with each other. I think that's good, because a lot of times couples don't share. And when they do share, sometimes somebody can feel some type of way. Like, as a man, we have to be patient with our wives. You know what I mean? Being in the sense of, yes, we're just like, okay, we're good. 4 or 5 minutes, we're good. Women, it does take time. It takes that time. And sometimes as guys, we can be like, don't take all that. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you have to really, in marriage, it's going to take patience. It's going to take, you have to be sensitive to your wife. You have to be sensitive to her mood. You have to be sensitive to her emotions. It's all inclusive. So I think it's good.
Wow.
To be able to share that.
Absolutely.
And where, I mean, really, actually, who is talking to people like engaged people? We tell them, listen, when you get married, hold yourself until you get married. And then they get married, and then we like ain't got nothing else to say.
Exactly.
And they're like, well, what we doing in here?
What's
What's good? What's not? What's right? What ain't? What's allowed? What's I don't know if I like. Oh my God, I don't know. Oh Lord Jesus. We don't have anything else to say after that. We're not really giving them tools. Where do you talk? Where? I don't remember having any conversations.
No, neither.
Exactly.
No,
any safe spaces to have those conversations.
No.
Yeah.
Right. Now that you're married, baby, you can tomorrow's your day, baby. Let me talk to you. Now he gonna want this, and he might want that.
Where are those conversations?
I mean, there's been a lot of sex out of obligation.
And helping people navigate, is God still pleased?
Right.
I don't want to offend God. I mean, all of that is happening in Christian marriages.
Yeah.
You know, this. You know, so just these. The church has to do better.
Yeah, we
have to do better.
The world is talking about everything and
everything.
But the church should be the one.
Our Lord.
The church should be the one.
We should be leading the way.
Yeah, we should be leading the way.
We're not.
We haven't
figured out
how to balance that. How not to offend God, but also how to prepare people for marriage. Not just in how do you conflict resolve.
Right.
We need to resolve the conflict of what I might not like.
Right.
That conflict.
That conflict.
Resolve that.
Right.
Yeah. It's a deep dive. You're right.
We gotta do better.
We do gotta do better.
As a body. Oh my gosh.
Well, as the deacon, like a church deacon. Well.
We've come to this. So, as we are closing soon, y'all. We're closing, but it's so much.
It's so much that can be shared.
So much can be shared on tonight. With everybody, listening and hearing y'all in an awesome testimony. Y'all already shared so much.
Happened.
I mean, I would say, what's something that you could share with a married couple, but y'all shared so much. So,
Yes, you have.
Yeah, we tried to give it
Yeah,
all.
I know there's more to it.
If there is something that you could share with a married couple who's getting married on an intimacy level that you would want to share with them, what would it be?
I would say talk. It's just talk, communicate, talk, learn each other, ask those tough questions before you get married. It's okay to ask what moves the needle left or right, whatever it is, because as much as you need to know what turns them on, you also need to know what turns them off. Just as so you know what not to do. Yeah. And so you have to have those hard conversations and then implement those things and think more. What I had to learn was not what makes me feel good. It's about her, right? So it's not about what I like to do or what I like to perform, because what I like to do, she may not like done to her. Right. So it's not about that. It's about what works for her, and I had to learn that. So ask those questions and learn that now. Yeah. Save yourself some time and hurt and all that. Yeah.
Save yourself.
Mm-hmm. Would you say that's vice versa?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the conversation needs to be. And I mean, if you're keeping yourself, there's probably only so much you can say because you don't know.
Okay, right.
You don't know. So in those instances, I would say that you really find yourself someone who you can talk to, who's going to be real with you. An auntie, a big sister. Saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost.
That's the part. That part.
And love you to the point that they are not afraid to talk to you about these things. And I would say to every couple, anyone who's watching this, make a declaration that you will be free. We are going to be free. We are not going to be bound in any way. We are not going to be beholden to the world's standards. We're going to be free. We're going to communicate. We're going to love openly. We're going to love hard. We're going to confront what needs to be confronted for the sake of change, so that our marriage can indeed be that representation and holy. WHOLELY. The fullness of your marriage. Nothing lacking, nothing broken. But that all of it would be as unto the glory and honor of God. Declare that you will be free. I'm gonna be free. We're gonna be free. We're not going sugarcoat nothing. We're not gonna try to put on airs for people. We're free.
Yeah. That's good.
Woo. I like this conversation. It's just so rich, and I know we can go so much deeper. Listen, so we're just so grateful to have you both here.
It's
our honor and pleasure. Please.
So grateful to have you here. So grateful that you joined us. So grateful for everything you poured on tonight. And we are grateful to be connected to the both of you.
Yeah, for sure.
We are so grateful to be connected to both of you. But I'm sure there are some viewers out here who would love to connect with the both of you and all that y'all have poured. So where can they connect with you for any businesses you may have, marriage ministry? Where can they connect with you?
They can always find me at the front of the altar.
It's so true! She made you right down right there. I'm gonna be there Sunday for you.
Front of the altar.
Right there.
I'm gonna be right there.
She lived there, y'all.
Yes, she does. If she not running around.
If she not running around, y'all can see it. If you see her head just, you see it a lot, you got this going. You already know.
Wait till she calm down. Catch her.
Then catch her, right.
Yes. Oh gosh. But we are small group leaders. We just love our members of this. Love marriage and everything in between. Small group with our church, Victory in Christ Christian Center, where our leaders are none other than Bishop John and Pastor Aisha Edmondson.
Yes.
Right. Dad.
Oh my gosh, just phenomenal leaders.
Yes.
And they exemplify marriage to just the nth degree,
Right.
healthy marriage.
Yes.
And so they allow us, they have empowered us to lead a small group, marriage small group.
Yeah.
It's probably about 40 something couples now. We're getting ready to go bowling tomorrow.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, we're gonna, I'm praying for ankles and hips
In
and
Jesus'
backs and
I
stuff.
know.
But so we get together every fourth Saturday of the month, unless we need to change it. So you're more than welcome. We're on Facebook, Love, Marriage, and everything in between. Check us out. Join us. We'd love to have you. You don't have to be a partner of the church. It's open to anyone who is looking for like-minded people, married couples, where we get together in a safe space. We talk about everything. Everything. And we have a good time together too.
Yes, we do.
So we definitely want to see you there. And
And you can find our apparel business, LSJ Apparel. It's a Christian streetwear brand. Online, we're on Facebook, LSJ Apparel. We're on Instagram, LSJ Apparel. We're on TikTok. It's LSJ Fam or the family brand. And our website, www.lsjapparel.com. Let us clothe you. Wear your faith proudly.
Come on.
We have t-shirts and hoodies, sweatshirts, tracks, and whatever you want.
we customize.
Customize as well.
Yes.
So yeah.
Now, what does LSJ stand for?
What LSJ stands for my three women. It's my daughter Lyric, my wife Shawna, and my daughter Jasmine.
Come on.
I love
You know, and so that's what the L
Let me
is.
tell you something. During the pandemic, my baby was working. He came out the pandemic with 3 other jobs. I was Netflixing. I was like, and he was creating streams of income.
Come on.
Yes.
I love that.
So
The gear is dope too. There's a
Absolutely.
jacket. I'm still trying to get that one.
The lion one?
That thing is crazy. That thing is wild. That thing is crazy. Yeah. So definitely, y'all.
Yes. Well, we thank you both.
No,
we appreciate
we thank
it.
y'all.
Thank y'all for
We
having
thank
us,
y'all.
bro.
We count this a high privilege.
Oh my God, yes.
A high privilege to be here.
For sure.
The feeling is so mutual, though. It is.
It
It
is.
absolutely is. You guys are just a wealth of marriage information, marriage ministry,
Thank you.
and your hearts for marriage. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It
Thank
is
you.
amazing.
Yeah.
It is amazing. We love being connected to you all. We love being in a small group. We just love the Adams Lovas.
Yeah. Yes,
We
do.
love y'all.
Yes, we do.
So we
Love
thank
y'all.
y'all so much for
Thank
coming
you.
on.
Thank you.
The Lovers and Friends podcast,
Yes.
dating and marriage God's way. So we always want to give our viewers a tad bit of what many of our guests always talk about every time, and we want to close out with just giving you just the main nuggets as far as if you're dating or if you're engaged. We always want to encourage you to get connected to that wise, biblical sound counsel and marriage community so that you know how to move forward before you get married, to the dating and engaged. And even to the married, whether you are married and loving it or married with some turbulence. Listen, we invite you also to stay connected to marriage community, biblical sound counsel, so that you can continue to evolve and be strengthened in your marriage.
Yes.
And so, we thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
And until next time, we always like to say and leave you with God's peace.
Peace, y'all.